Many civil society actors have fled.
On X, on Monday, Uganda's military chief Muhoozi Kainerugaba denied accusations that soldiers had been sent to the house of opposition leader Bobi Wine to beat up his wife over the weekend. Now, Wine's been in hiding since disputing the outcome of mid-January elections that returned President Yoweri Museveni for a seventh term. Now, Kainerugaba, who is Museveni's son, claims that troops did not raid Wine's home and assault his wife, Barbara. He says because it's not worth the army's time to beat up women. Barbara, though, is currently in hospital. She recorded the intruders on her phone and says that they forced their way into her home, choked her, mocked her, assaulted staff, and demanded she tell them where to find her husband.
So when he hit me, he pulled me down and sat me down. Then he pushed my head and I went down. And they sat on me. I could feel 4 bodies seated on me. Then he said, "Will you give me the password?" I said again in Unyankore, "You have already done enough. You are not getting the password." They came to terrorize me, to put me in this situation so that wherever my husband is, he can come out. I want to encourage him to stay wherever he is. I am okay. I can take care of myself.
Kainerugaba often targets and taunts Wine in his posts on X. Even before the election, opposition voices had been complaining of increased repression under President Museveni. More from our regional correspondent, Juliet Monti.
In Uganda, members and supporters of the main opposition party have been facing growing pressure since the presidential election. Around 800 arrests have been recorded nationwide. At least 18 people have been killed by security forces in Butambala, Njeru, Masaka, Luero and Mityana, and 4 abductions have been reported in the past few days. These figures come from the National Unity Platform, which warns the real toll could be higher. The ruling party, the NRM, has so far not responded to France 24's request for comment. We met the leader of the opposition at Parliament. He accuses the authorities of deliberately spreading fear to silence any dissent.
People are afraid. Even myself, I don't know when there will be an instruction to come and arrest me, even though, yes, I'm an elected leader of the opposition and all of that. This regime operates in a rogue manner. They'll stop at nothing. So, yes, it is a worrisome situation, but we have chosen that we shall not sit back because that's what they want us to do.
One of the most visible faces of the opposition under pressure is Bobi Wine. The party leader and main challenger to Yoweri Museveni in this election fled after security forces surrounded his home the day after the vote. On the streets, his campaign posters now look like wanted notices.
The chief of defense forces, the head of the military, who is a son to Museveni, one Muhoozi Kainerugaba, has been tweeting saying he's hunting down Bobi Wine to kill him. He has said that on Twitter.
Human rights violations had already been documented by civil society in the weeks leading up to the election. The final result, giving Yoweri Museveni victory with 71% of the vote, has been challenged by the opposition and criticized by election observers and human rights organizations.